Hello everybody, Marcus Lim here and welcome to my review video of Profit Singularity Breakthrough, the time-tested 3-step method. So let's get into it. So here's what I'll be covering in this video. So firstly, I'll be talking about how we got to this point, Profit Singularity Breakthrough, because this is not the first iteration of this program. It has evolved over time. So I'll take a moment to describe how we actually got to this point, and then I'll talk about the 3-step method that has been time tested, and that's been the core method throughout each iteration of Profit Singularity. And then I'll also talk about what's actually new in this new version of Profit Singularity called Breakthrough. And then finally, if you stick to the end, I'll also review what I think is the most important thing that you must know in order to succeed with this system. And yes, it is that important, trust me. So stick around. But first, let's talk about all the different versions, or I should say the previous versions of Profit Singularity, which began in 2021. So back in 2021 was the first release of Profit Singularity. This was followed by Profit Singularity Ultra Edition a year later, 2022. And finally, now the latest version, Profit Singularity Breakthrough 2023. Okay, so there have been 3, including the most recent one, which is Breakthrough. But in order to properly tell the full story, the big picture, we actually have to go back even further. Back all the way to 2016, 2017, and 2 people in particular, Gary Kramer and Rob Jones, who were the architects behind a program called Overnight Super Affiliate. You can see their pictures on the screen. Gary Kramer, Rob Jones. So they pioneered the technique, which I would say is the very earliest version of Profit Singularity, and you'll see why later on in this video. But moving on, so after Overnight Super Affiliate, a year later, 2018, Profit Engine came, and this is when Mark Ling joined the team. So he teamed up with Gary Kramer and Rob Jones, and they sort of took Overnight Super Affiliate and came up with Profit Engine, which is more like a streamlined version of the same method, but taught in a more streamlined way, more structured. Okay, and then this was followed by, in 2019, another program called Overnight Freedom Formula, I think, or something called Overnight Freedom System. Okay, and yeah, this is again, right, just another streamlined version of the same method. 2020, Healthy Commissions, pretty much the same thing, except that the focus is on, as the title suggests, health offers. So the health niche is what they were focusing on. And then 2021, this is when Profit Singularity came out, which I already pointed out just now. 2021, Chris Reader, a key person behind Profit Singularity. He's had great success with it, and he's actually now also one of the instructors in the program. And then 2022, Profit Singularity Ultra Edition. So this has got some updates, and I guess they changed the video software that they use, the software used to create the videos. So yeah, and they also streamline the whole testing scaling process as well. And the latest one, which is the one that we're looking at right now, Profit Singularity Breakthrough, which at this moment has just launched. So this is the latest version, and it's got it's pretty much the same system, but it's got more AI stuff in it, and I'll talk more about it later in this video. But this is the overall timeline, a brief history of how we got here, all the way from overnight super affiliate to all these different iterations, or you could even say the evolution of Profit Singularity, which although it started off as like a different name, Profit Engine, I'll show you that pretty much it's the same 3-step method all the way through. Okay, so I've talked about how we got here, and my next point is the 3-step method, which I've alluded to. So this 3-step method has been a constant theme, you could say, throughout the entire evolution of Profit Singularity. So let's take a look at what it is. Okay, so this is pretty much the 3-step method. It's very, very simple, as it says on the screen. Simple 3-step system. Gary's 3-step funnel. So this is from Profit Engine, which, if you recall, back in 2018. So 3-step system has ad, pre-sale, and offer. So what does that mean? Well, this is what it means. So in Profit Engine, in Overnight Freedom system, in Healthy Commissions, it's the same 3-step system. So ad, pre-sale, and then offer, which is what I was showing you here, right? Ad, pre-sale, offer. So part 1, the ad. In the case of Profit Engine, Overnight Freedom, and Healthy Commissions, the ad method or the traffic that they use was Facebook ads. So back in the day, Facebook ads, they had great success with it, and so that's what they were using. Facebook ads, which then sends traffic to the pre-sale, like a simple splash page. And the purpose of this splash page is a pre-sale page, which pre-sales the person who visits the page before sending the person off to the money machine offer, right? Or the offer, part 3. So that's it. That's very, very simple. 3 steps. Ad, part 1. Pre-sale, part 2. Offer, part 3. And this hasn't changed. You can see, right? Profit Engine, Overnight Freedom, Healthy Commissions. And when we get to Profit Singularity, so in all 3 iterations, Profit Singularity, Ultra Edition, and up to today, Breakthrough, it's still the same 3-step process. The only big difference, which you could probably pick out, is that the traffic has changed from Facebook ads to YouTube ads. And I guess there's a few reasons for it. I think the main reason is that Facebook ads are simply too hard these days, perhaps too expensive as well, and really only used these days, I guess, by really big marketers. But YouTube advertising is still pretty much untapped, and so that's the reason why they've moved from Facebook ads to YouTube, and I think they've got great success with it, and that's why they've been going with YouTube ads for over 3 iterations now of Profit Singularity. Okay, and so that's pretty much the 3-step method. Very simple, but the fact that it's worked for so long just tells me that it works, because you always want to see a method that just you don't want it to work just for a few months and then it goes away, No, it's a method that has withstood the test of time, and that should give you and me confidence about the system. Okay, so we talked about how we got here, the 3-step method, and then now let's move on to what's actually new in this iteration of Profit Singularity called Profit Singularity Breakthrough. Okay, so firstly, the word singularity is used in sci-fi movies to describe a moment where AI technology advances at a sudden exponential rate. Think Skynet in Terminator, for instance. And if you look at the screen, you can see, right, that sharp jump up. And so the profits from the 3-step system that I was just showing you often resemble this same kind of exponential increase, because they also shoot up very quickly once you find a winning video ad. And this breakthrough moment is your profit singularity, as this method is driven by the use of AI tools. And as you know, 2023 is actually the year where there's been a significant breakthrough in AI technology. So what's new in Profit Singularity Breakthrough is, I guess, the use of AI tools to help you reach that moment of profit singularity faster than ever before. So we're talking about AI tools that generate the video script, AI tools that generate the video for you, and many more AI tools that they use to help, just to help speed up or accelerate the path to your breakthrough profit singularity moment. So that's what's new. But remember, it's still the same 3-step method, right? So AI is just gasoline, not fire. And this is a very important point. Still the same 3-step method. It's not the AI that actually makes the whole thing work. No. It's just as an accelerant. And if you add that to an already proven money-making method, namely the 3-step method that I just showed you, it really can amplify the effectiveness, making it faster, easier, and more profitable. But again, you must start with a proven money-making method, then add the AI to it. So that's the correct way to think about AI. So that's what I mean. When you boil it all down, strip away all the fancy AI stuff, at its heart, it's still the same 3-step method that I showed you before. The same tried and true 3-step method that has not changed. So not the AI, but the proven 3-step method. So what I wanted to say, and my point is, don't get too carried away by the AI buzz, just cause AI is so hot right now. But just remember that it's because this method, 3-step method, has been proven to work for years and years and years. Okay, so I've talked about how we got here, the 3-step method, what's new. And now finally, before I wrap things up, I wanted to end the video with this point that I promised you in the beginning. What you must know to succeed. And it really, really is a mindset stuff. Okay? Or I should say a mindset shift. Because what you need to understand and accept is that you will not be profitable immediately. In fact, in all likelihood, your first video out of the gate will not actually work and it'll lose money for you. Because this is what the paid traffic game is all about. It's about spending money to find out what works and what doesn't. And you've probably seen these amazing results by ordinary people in the sales video, the sales webinar. And the reality is, yes, it is possible. But you will actually lose money in the beginning. And I think they do talk about it in the webinar, right? They say you have to test to find a winning video. But I just wanted to emphasize this point because it's very, very important. Because if you go in thinking that your first video out of the gate will be your money maker, the one that will hit that profit singularity moment for you, then you probably be in for quite a disappointment. So you have to go in with the right expectations and the right mindset. And really what you should be thinking about, or how you should be thinking, is like a data scientist. So don't think of it as losing money, but rather as buying data. So you're spending in order to collect the data so that you can look at the numbers, you can identify what's not working in your video ad, tweak it, try again, right? So if something doesn't work, try again. And the course does present a step-by-step testing method to do this so that you can find your winning video pretty quickly. And remember that success with this system is indeed possible, but as I said, it's just not instant. And it is true that when you do find that one winning video, that one winning video is enough to change your life, to give you your profit singularity moment. But it will take some time. But just stick with it and adopt this mindset, and you will get to that profit singularity moment, that breakthrough moment for you. Okay, so in this video I've covered what I wanted to cover. Firstly, how we got here. Secondly, the 3-step method, the time-tested 3-step method. Thirdly, what's new in Profit Singularity Breakthrough. And then finally, I talk about the mindset shift that you need to adopt in order to be successful with this system. And so now it's your turn to sign up now using the link below. And so I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and do check out my next video where I'll delve more deeply into Profit Singularity Breakthrough. See you then.